a new year, and you've probably thought about setting some goals, getting into shape, reading more books, or taking that trip. But what about your finances? Without clear financial goals, it's easy to lose track of where your money's going or to find yourself falling short of what you really wanted to achieve. Think of financial goals like setting a GPS for your money. Imagine getting into your car without knowing where you were going. You'd probably waste a lot of time and tons of fuel. Instead of saying, I'll save some money, why not aim to save $20,000 for a down payment by December? That's a destination, that's actionable. Before you dive into setting goals for this year, take a moment to reflect on the past year. How much did you earn? What were your major financial expenses? And what do you anticipate to happen in 2025? Are you happy with how much you saved, or do you want to improve? Does your portfolio need adjusting? And what about insurance? Maybe it may be time to get some or to add some more coverage. Also, it's important to avoid common mistakes, like setting vague or unrealistic goals. And don't disregard your current financial situation. Start with a clear picture of where you are so you can map out where you want to go. So with that in mind, let's see how we can set some of these goals. What do you want to achieve in 2025? Let's turn some of those vague bucket list items you have written down in your journal into clear, actionable plans. First, be specific. Don't just say, I'll save some money. Have a number, aim to save $10,000 for a down payment. Secondly, make sure that your goals are measurable. Have a notepad or an Excel sheet tracking your monthly savings and your expenses. Also, make sure that your goals are achievable. The last thing you want to do is set a bunch of unrealistic goals and become bummed out when you don't hit them. Make sure that your goals are relevant. Don't just pick an arbitrary number or a number someone told you to save on Reddit. Do you want to go on a vacation? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to retire early? These are goals that may be relevant to you. And finally, add a time limit to it. Create a deadline. Similar to how deadlines helped us get work done in school, setting a financial deadline can be a great way to stay on track. It could be as simple as saying you want to save $20,000 by December. And just like that, you've set some SMART goals, taking them from vague and random to clear and actionable. I always love drawing comparisons between my job and my time in competitive sports. For anyone who's played at any level, you are no stranger to setting goals. My time playing hockey taught me a lot. Not just about competing, but about how to succeed both on and off the ice. One key lesson was that goals can be great, but sometimes they're just not enough. You need a solid plan and someone to hold you accountable. Whether it's a coach, whether it's a teammate, or a mentor, having someone in your corner can really make all of the difference. When I played hockey, my game improved dramatically when I started working with a skating coach. She helped me identify my weaknesses, refine my technique, and consistently improve. The same idea applies to many areas of our life, including and especially your finances. Goals are a great start, but it's the plan and the consistent steps that you take that make them a reality. Having someone offer perspective and guidance, and more importantly, keep you accountable, can make the process more manageable and keep you moving forward. At the end of the day, it's not about working harder, it's about finding the right approach to make your efforts count. So I want to wrap everything up that I've learned about setting goals, and more importantly, about how to achieve them. So here are 5 tips that encompass everything we talked about so far. 1, set realistic expectations. Take stock of where you are today, set goals that push you but aren't out of reach. If your goals feel impossible, it's easy to lose steam. So keep them challenging and doable. 2, track progress and stay accountable. Regular check-ins can make a big difference. Whether it's with an advisor, a friend, or even a budgeting app, tracking your expenses keeps you motivated. And it's also a great way to celebrate the small wins and adjust when you need. Number 3, be consistent. Automate your savings, your investments, and bill payments so you don't have to think about it. Small, steady actions build momentum and lead to big results over time. 4, break down your goals into manageable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming, so break them down. Save a little each month instead of trying to do it all at once. Or focus on one thing at a time, like tackling debt repayment in the first half of the year and focusing on building your down payment in the second half. And finally, this won't make it or break it, but it can definitely help. Finding professional help. Sometimes it's helpful to bring in an expert, Financial advisors, tax planners, and insurance brokers can offer insights and strategies that make your goals way easier to reach. So, to conclude, I'll say it again, success isn't always about working harder. Working smarter can definitely help you save some time and effort. When it comes to your finances, having a clear plan and the right support can make all of the difference. Whether it's saving for a home, building a retirement fund, or simply gaining control of your money, the choices you make today shape the future you'll live in tomorrow. To get into shape, you create a meal plan and follow a workout regimen. The same thing applies to your finances. A plan gives you a direction, and the right support ensures you to stay on course, no matter what challenges come your way. As you set your goals for this year, remember that progress matters more than perfection. Small, consistent steps lead to incredible results over time. If your finances seem overwhelming, or you're just looking for someone to help you implement a plan in 2025, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help.